Namaste and welcome to Flutter Appwrite series. In this series, we are building a cross-platform time tracking application from scratch. In the previous episode, we set up dependency injection using getIt package in our project. In this episode, we are going to set up a state management package in the project. If you like my videos, don't forget to share and subscribe so that others may benefit from this as well. First, let us understand what is a state and why we need a state management in our application. A state or an application state is any data that changes during the runtime of an application based on user interaction, network request, or some other kind of actions. So any data that changes can be said as a state of that application. Often many data inside the application are shared across different screens and different screens. In order to effectively manage those shared data in a reactive framework like Flutter, where changes in data automatically rebuilds the UI and displays the latest information to the user, we need a proper method. In order for us to share data across screens, there are several approaches. The simplest one, we can even start with an inherited widget, which is provided by the Flutter framework. However, when the application grows and there are large number of data shared across the screen, we need a state management approach. We will start by integrating RiverPod in our application. There are several alternatives like provider, block, Mobax, and so many others. You can choose one of the state management approach for your project. For this, we are going to stick to RiverPod. Let's add RiverPod in our package dependencies. We need to use the Flutter RiverPod. Let's use the latest version. Then run flutter pubget. Next, for our application to know about RiverPod, the whole application, we need to wrap our root widget, which is main app, with provider scope. So let's wrap with a widget and call this provider scope. Here we have imported Flutter RiverPod. Let's remove this unused imports. We can change this to const, remove const from here. By using this provider scope, our application will know about the data that we provide, which we will learn in the upcoming episode. Let's commit and push our changes. Set up RiverPod and sync. This is all for today's episode. In this episode, we learned to set up RiverPod state management in our project. In the next episode, we will learn how to set up routing in the project. Thank you.